What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk to you about cybercrime prevention and prepping, hence the laptop in front of me, which will make far more sense later in the video. But really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Also make sure to subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel. If you're a prepper, you should understand exactly why that is. Link in the description. And if you want to help support the channel by getting some DYDSS merchandise, we got t-shirts and hoodies, a bunch of gear that's raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations, and of course we have the brand new DYDSS military tee, which is actually being sold to help raise money for military with PTSD, a nonprofit actively working to help improve the lives of our veterans. Any and all merch can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance, it's more than appreciated. But I wanted to focus this video on prepping in an area that I don't feel like a lot of people focus on. Obviously, as preppers, we do our best to cover all bases. We are stacking, a food supply, water supply, stashed away money, tools, equipment, things we might need, first aid supplies, home defense. We try our best to cover all bases, long story short, but an area that I don't think a lot of people talk about or even think about is prepping in the digital space. And I would like to share some facts and information along with a product later in the video. But before I do that, I just want to talk about how big of a problem cybercrime is and why it's such a big problem. Reason number one, cybercrime, it's a relatively new concept. It's a relatively new issue, and the reason for that is because everything in the digital age is relatively new. Laptops, smartphones, social media did not exist 100 years ago. These are all relatively new products, concepts, and ideas, hence why the problems that come along with them are relatively new as well. And there's a couple different things that we can do to help combat or prevent being the victim of such cyber crimes. And for those of you who might think, oh no, not me, it's never going to happen to me, blah, 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 I just want to let you know that from 2013 to 14, hackers exposed the personal information of 110 million adults here in America. For those of you who don't know how big of a percentage that is, that's about 47% of the adult human population in this country. That's dang near 1 in 2 chance of being the victim of a cyber crime. You could almost flip a coin. Heads you get hacked, tails you don't. Now, when I say hacked, this could include a variety of things. Maybe somebody's hacking the device that you're using so they can utilize the camera so they can see what you're doing. Maybe they're hacking into your social media profiles. Maybe they're hacking into your bank account or whatever the case may be. And there's quite a few different common sense tactics that we can all do and use and utilize to help prevent being the victim of a cybercrime. Number one, not allowing social media to have access to your exact location. I can't tell you how many times I see people post a picture on Instagram and it says their location underneath their name, and if you click it, half the time the map will pop up on your phone and it'll bring you to a map that zooms in and you can actually see their house. That is A, stupid, and B, horrifying. The fact that that is even able to be done. Talk about making a target out of yourself. That's like asking to be tracked down. So maybe not allow social media to have direct access to your exact specific location. Another thing we can all do is have strong passwords, and obviously different passwords for different platforms. Maybe don't use the same password for your Facebook account as you would for your bank account. Also, make sure it's like a strong password, though, something a little bit more complicated or complex. Like, don't use the word password as your password. I'll spice it up. I'll make it password 123. No, you have to make an actual completely difficult password, something that is dang near impossible to figure out. For example, maybe an entire sentence, like Alexander has 12 Siberian Husky dogs. That's just something that came to the top of my head. Don't know where it came from, but it would make for a good password. Number 1, it's an entire sentence, multiple words with multiple spaces. Number 2, it has multiple capital letters. Like I said, Alexander and Siberian. Number 3, it has numbers. I think I said 12 Siberian Huskies. And 4, you can end the password sentence with a period or a question mark or an exclamation point or whatever, just so you could throw another symbol in there, just to make it slightly more difficult. Now, I know that that's a pretty excessive example. I should have thought of a better one, but that's just the first thing that popped into my head. So, not allow social media access to your exact location, strong passwords, different passwords for different accounts and different profiles on different platforms. It's always a smart idea. Now, the final thing that I want to talk to you about is not necessarily something that I want to talk to you about. It's more something to show you. It's a product that I discovered just a couple of days ago, and I was actually using pretty much a bootleg version of this. I always understood that no one's probably hacking into my device to spy on me through my camera. I don't think that's happening. But I do know for an actual, factual fact that it's possible. So for the longest time, I was actually covering up the camera on my laptop with a little piece of tape, and I didn't really like it. It fell off on more than one occasion. It would look a little bit ridiculous, and I wanted something that was a little bit better, and I wanted something that I could use for not only my laptop but for my phone and other devices as well. So I discovered this right here. It's a webcam cover slide. It's a little pack that has 6 different slides in there, 3 black and 3 white, and this thing cost me $7.99, $8 for this right here. So it's $1 and change per piece, which is good. If 6 is a little bit too much for you, they do sell 3 packs as well. But I think it's cool that it has the different colors because I use the white ones on my white laptop. If I want to use the camera for a stream or something like that, boom, there you go. It's a regular laptop. If I don't want the camera to be used, slide it back, boom, problem solved. Now I use the white one for one of my laptops, and I have the black one on my phone, which I can't show you because I'm actually filming this video from my phone. But I do my best to discourage paranoia. I don't believe in, living a life in this state of crippling fear, for lack of a better term. But if it makes you feel any better, James Comey, the director of the FBI, said to a group of graduating students, I believe it was at a commencement speech, that he, too, covers up his laptop camera for the same reason. Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO and founder of Facebook.com, also covers up the camera on his laptops. So, I do think that cybercrime in the digital age is a major, massive problem. I do think that there are ways that we can use different tactics and concepts and ideas to maybe combat some of the issues and maybe do our best to make ourselves not a target and do everything in our power to prepare and try our absolute hardest to avoid being a victim. So I shared with you a couple different ideas, a couple different tactics, as well as this really cool product right here. If you want to get one, I will leave a link in the description, an Amazon affiliate link. I'm not a salesperson or anything like that, so I guess if you have any more specific questions, you can contact the seller on Amazon. Link in the description. But if you guys enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. If you guys like me, make sure to subscribe for new videos every single day, 365 days a year. Also, make sure to subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel, which I have for a reason. It's just in case. If you're a prepper, you should understand why that is. Link in the description. And if you want to help support the channel, please consider getting yourself some DYDSS merchandise. We got t-shirts and hoodies, a bunch of gear that's raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations. Any and all merch can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below, along with the brand new DYDSS military tee, available in 4 different colors, and is being sold to help raise money for Military with PTSD Inc., which is a nonprofit actively working to help improve the lives of our veterans. Like I said, merch link will be in the description. And I want you guys to let me know in the comment section down below, what are some different concepts and tactics and ideas, or products even, that you use, that you practice to avoid being the victim of cyber crimes. What are some ways that you avoid being hacked? What are some ways or things that you do to stay safe in the digital age? Let me know in the comment section down below. And once again, if you want any of these laptop or phone cover slides, they're super discreet, they're super low-key, they're almost paper thin, and they're effective. Link will be in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, don't you just stop smiling. Peace.